Hello! So this week has been all about getting naked. On Tuesday, I just did a review of the Naked Skin Beauty Balm, the new product from Urban Decay, so make sure you check that out if you haven't already. And then today I'm going to be doing a review slash first impression of Naked Flush, which is the new cheek products from the Naked brand, or the Naked, not really brand, the Naked line, there's the word I'm looking for, from Urban Decay. So Urban Decay has really just kind of jumped as much as they could on the whole Naked line, because what do we have now? We have three Naked palettes. We have Naked Skin, we have Naked Beauty Balm, there's a nail polish collection, and now there's a face product. We just need like mascara, and there's a Naked, I know there's already a Naked Lip Junkie. Basically they're just going, how far can we take this with the Naked line? And I totally I totally agree with their decision because it's such a popular product. Why not market it in every way possible? So the first line in blush and bronzer and highlighter is right here, Naked Flushed. So here are the colors that we've got, and I'll show you over in this section a swatches of all of them with pictures because it shows up better than on the camera. So you've got your bronzer, which is the biggest section right here, which kind of surprised me. I figured the blush would be the larger size here. The middle, you've got the highlighter, which is the smallest, which I agree with, and then you've got the blush. So the bronzer is a medium warm brown. It is matte, which is exactly what you want with a bronzer. Anytime I see shimmery bronzers, I'm like, why would we do this? It doesn't look right. Because generally, you know, you want bronzer is supposed to like kind of concave your face, and shimmer is not gonna help with that. So, and then the highlighter is actually really nice. It's a very nice like champagne pinkish shade. I really do like it because it's not too light. So what they were really going for here is to kind of cater to a lot of skin tones, which is always a good thing when you're doing something like this. And then the blush is just like a it's like a kind of a medium pink, a little bit of a mauve color, and it is also, as far as I can tell, matte. It might be a little bit satin. They are blended out a little bit more so you can kind of see the difference there. And then I also applied it to my face. So let's talk about how I apply this to my face. I always do bronzer first. I don't know why this is. There's really no reason for it. But when I apply bronzer, I really like to use a domed kind of brush. So these are very small face brushes, but they have like a domed top, and I apply it starting right at the middle of my ear, and I want the darkest part to be back towards the edges of my face. So I start there, and then I slowly blend it out downwards towards right about the apples of my cheeks, right underneath the apples of my cheeks. And I apply that until I get the desired color opacity, and then I will use the brush to blend out the edges so that it's not just this harsh line. Once I've done that, I go in with the blush. I like to do the blush next. I kind of work down to up. I don't know why this is. But I like to use a dual fiber brush or skunk brush for colors like this, because this color for my skin tone can easily get overwhelming. So I want to make sure that I have a lot of control over the color. So if I was using a denser brush that had a lot more bristles, then the color could easily kind of grab in one spot and look kind of splotchy and not so awesome. So I'm making sure to use a brush that has more of a buildable way about it, I guess. It's easier to go from like super light to build it into a darker color. So apply it on my brush, tap away the extra like always. You know, it's easier to add more than it is to take away. And then if you don't know where the apples of your cheeks are, you just smile, and there are these nice little pinchable areas. And so what I do with colors like this, because it is, like I said, it's a little bit dark for my skin tone, is I like to sweep it onto my face. So I just do light brushes of the color up my cheekbones. So I start on the apples of my cheeks, have the most color there, and then have it gradually fade out towards the hairline. And I want to make sure that this color is blending into the bronzer. I don't want the color to look like two streaks on my face. So I'm going to make sure that I'm blending downwards and not so much upwards. Now finally, when I do my highlight, I'm going to use a small brush. I'm going to actually use a eyeshadow blending brush. I think this one's from MAC. But I'm going to take that color and I'm going to apply it right on my cheekbones and then right underneath my eyes. So kind of like in a triangle shape. So I'm going to do underneath my eyes, down along the sides of my nose, and then sweep it up right on my cheekbones up to the hairline, blending it into the edges of the blush. So when you're blending with this, you want to make sure everything's blending downwards, so to speak, except the bronzer. You can kind of just blend out the edges, but you're not trying to go completely down your face. And then you've got a relatively strong, for me at least, a strong cheek look, which isn't a bad thing, because if you're keeping the focus there, as you can see with the look I have on right now, I didn't really go crazy with the eye makeup and such other than liner, just because I wanted the cheeks to kind of be my focus point. So overall, I love this palette. I love the colors. Everything works flawlessly together, and it has, I didn't mention before, but it has a perfect mirror. I love that the Naked products come with these real mirrors, not like Funhouse mirrors. This mirror is awesome, and it's big, and this would be a really good traveling palette. Naked Flesh palette is going to be sold for $30. Sephora, Ulta, everywhere that sells Urban Decay. I'm a huge fan. I really like that there's different finishes, but the overall texture of all three powders is super, super silky and easy to blend. And you're gonna get nice pigmentation with this. So if you're in the market for some new cheek products, I would absolutely recommend checking out this palette. It might be my second favorite thing. Maybe, well, I mean, I love the Naked palettes. Naked Skin, the foundation, is by far my favorite thing. But this is amazing. So I really like this. So let me know if you check it out, or if you've checked out the Naked Beauty Balm or anything else. Let me know what you guys are liking right now. And I will see you later. Bye!